back to Hope Kids! What do you think we're learning about today? That's right, David's best friend. Nana, you don't look so happy. What's wrong?
Coco has been beating me all day and I'm not happy.
Well, Nana, Coco did nothing wrong. I think you should apologize.
Fine. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do it again.
Now let's learn about David's best friend.
Roll the clip.
After David had killed Goliath, King Saul called for David. Saul explained that he would not allow David to return home to his father. From then on, David was successful in every mission Saul gave him. His success led Saul to make him the leader of all his soldiers. This decision pleased all of Saul's people, as David was well liked by everyone. He was especially favored by Jonathan, Saul's son. Jonathan grew to love David as he loved himself. One day, Jonathan made a covenant with David and gave him his robe, armor, sword, bow, and his belt as a sign of their friendship. When Saul and his army journeyed home after defeating the Philistines, the women in the towns came out to greet them and celebrate their victory. They sang and danced to songs of joy played on their instruments. They sang, "Saul has slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands." This well-meaning song did not please King Saul at all, as it gave David credit for more of the victory. In his anger, he became jealous and suspicious of David, wondering if he would try to take his kingdom from him. From that moment on, Saul kept a close eye on David. The next day, as usual, David was playing his lyre for Saul when an evil spirit from God came on Saul. Thinking to himself, "I'll pin David to the wall," Saul grabbed a spear and threw it at David. Saul threw the spear at David twice, but David dodged it both times. Because Saul could see that the Lord was with David and that the Lord was no longer with him, Saul was afraid of David. In an attempt to send David away from him, Saul gave him command over 1,000 men. David led the troops in their campaigns, and he was successful in everything he did because the Lord was with him. All of Israel and Judah loved David because he led them in their campaigns. Seeing how successful and loved David was made Saul's fear grow even more. After a failed attempt to have David killed in battle against the Philistines, Saul made a new plan to kill him. Saul spoke to his son Jonathan and all his servants and told them to kill David. Jonathan, who was David's friend, told David about his father's plan. "My father is looking for a chance to kill you. Be on your guard tomorrow morning and go into hiding," Jonathan warned. Jonathan promised to go to his father and speak on David's behalf. The next day, Jonathan reminded Saul of the good that David had done for him and that he had done nothing to him. "Do not sin against your servant David, as he has not sinned against you," he pleaded. Saul listened to his son and made a promise, saying, "As surely as the Lord lives, David will not be put to death." Jonathan told David the whole conversation, and he brought him to Saul. Life returned to normal, and David stayed with Saul as he had before. Once more war broke out with the Philistines, and David went out to fight them. He struck them with such force that they fled before him. One day, after he had returned from battle, David was playing his lyre for Saul when an evil spirit from the Lord came upon the king. Just as before, Saul grabbed a spear and threw it at David. The spear missed David and became stuck in the wall. David fled to his home. Saul sent messengers to David's house to make sure that he did not escape in the night. Saul wanted them to bring David to him in the morning so that he could kill him. Michal, one of Saul's daughters who had been given to David to be his wife, told David that he needed to leave. She warned her beloved husband, "If you do not escape tonight, tomorrow you will be killed." Michal helped David get out of their house by climbing out a window and down the wall so that he could escape unseen by Saul's men.
Wow, it is amazing what jealousy can do to someone.
What is jealousy?
Jealousy is when someone else has something that you don't have and it makes you mad because you want it. I think it is time for a quiz. The first one to get 3 points gets this trophy. What was David's best friend's name?
Jonathan.
Good job, Coco. You get a point. What did Saul throw at David?
Oh, I know this one. It's
A spear.
2 points for Coco. Did Saul keep his promise?
No.
Congratulations, Coco. You win.
Woo!
Aw, man. I really wanted that trophy. Yes, it's mine now.
Hey, that's my trophy. Give that back.
No, you win at everything. I want a turn. Go.
Nana, you can't be jealous or you'll end up like Saul.
This is nothing like that. Oh, wait. Coco, I'm sorry for ruining the fun of winning for you.
I forgive you.